What's really good, my good people? We back at it. We back at it once again. Real Deal Sports St. Louis. New episode. New episode. Got some new things popping off. Rome got the wave on the beat, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we doing with that. So, without further ado, new edition, new show. I'm your host. I'm the man with the plan. I'm skinny. Y'all know who I am. Holding it down here live for another edition, another episode here with a Real Deal Sports Real Talk. Our podcast is what we doing, man. Secret location. Had to move the location around. We had a little bit of construction going on, but y'all know that ain't stopping the show at all. So without further ado, man, we're gonna get right into this thing, man. First thing I need everybody doing, man, I need everybody subscribing, liking, sharing right there in the comments. Get in the comments, turn us up, talk, let us know, engage. We talk back, we answer questions, all of that. So, like, once again, subscribe, like, share down there in them comments, man. Do y'all thing, man. Hope everybody good. The snow is starting to dissipate, starting to go away, starting to melt away a little bit. We starting to turn the corner, man. We've been in the crib cooped up. And as we've been in the crib cooped up, things been happening. Moves been being made. It's been going down in the streets. It's been going down in the streets of sports, especially in the St. Louis streets. So we're gonna always lead it off with the best lead off hitter in our city, man. We're gonna get that Cardinal talk going. The Redbirds, once again, like I have been telling you guys, we are in the rebuilding era of St. Louis Cardinal baseball right now. So that's just where we at. That's just what we got shaking. Um, the Cardinals probably the Cardinals have traded another top asset that they have in Brendan Donovan. Did a three-team deal with the Mariners and the Rays. Donovan, a versatile, he was an all-star last year, the only all-star pick for the Redbirds last year. Um, Key contributor to the ball club. Just a hell of a ball player, bro. Second baseman is heading to the Mariners. The Birds receive multiple prospects in this, and that's what they're looking for. Chon Bloom, that's what he is on. He's trying to round up as many prospects as possible for the squad. It gives them competitive balance with the draft picks that they have acquired. Once again, like I said, this club is they in full rebuild mode. So any name with any kind of weight, they are shopping without question. Don't be surprised if you see a large Nuke bar get moved. So you know what I'm saying. I think he may be pretty safe, but it wouldn't be surprised if you can get something if you can get something in return for his services. Um, the Cardinals farm system, man, is shaping out to be one of the best in baseball. Um, I mean, spring training roster invites for a dozen of minor league players, man, has been going up. But it's been analytical discussions with someone that's very high, that we have here at Real Deal Sports, really, really high in favor, is Tink Hintz. And the discussions about what his future role with the major league club will be when he gets up. Well, is he going to be a starter, or will he be in that reliever role, eased into a starter? So that is a question. That's something to look at, something to be on the lookout for. But it's moving along. It's moving along as we get closer to spring training. Conversations gonna get better, gonna get louder. So we're gonna keep you all in the know. On the broadcasting side, how you watch Cardinals baseball is definitely changing for sure. The Redbirds in Major League Baseball have announced new broadcast plans for the 2026 season. Major League Baseball will handle all the local broadcasts after the former regional rights owners face financial issues, promising no blackout restrictions for fans in the Cardinals territories, though the pricing and the platform details, they may vary. They may vary. So we just gonna keep, we're gonna keep a lookout on this thing, man. Maybe we may be getting some clarity on how we gonna be able to watch these games, man. Come the summertime, man. Like, cats want to watch the ball club, man, for sure, man, for sure. See what the progression will be. Um, we have a Super Bowl. We got a Super Bowl on the horizon. We gonna talk about her, man. We got the Super Bowl coming up, man. Quick Super Bowl preview. Patriots, Seahawks, gearing up. Go to battle for the Lombardi. They getting ready to go in for that thing. They getting ready to do their thing. Sunday, February 8th, we here. We are here. It's going down. I hope you got your party situations figured out. Hope you know where you're going. But most importantly, everybody just enjoy the game. Watch it responsibly with your people that you're watching it with. Kickoff gonna be 6:30 Eastern time, 5:30 St. Louis time. 5:30 here in the Lou. The venue, Levi's Stadium out in Santa Clara, California, Bay Area, outside of the Bay Area, but it's still in that area. Home of the 49ers. They're the host franchise for the Super Bowl this year. A little bit of an overview of the matchup we have. We have the Patriots and Seahawks. Both teams finished 14-3 in the NFC and the AFC. Seahawks looking for their second Super Bowl title in the history of the franchise. The Patriots are going for an NFL record seventh Lombardi trophy. And they're looking for their first without Tom Brady. So, a lot of people, a lot of odds makers, they favoring the Seahawks. Got an explosive offense. Sam Darnold been cooking the last, throughout the playoffs. He was cooking the last 5 weeks of the regular season. So he's been in his bag for sure. They known for having a balanced attack for sure. But the Patriots, no slouches. They not new to this. They've been in this game as a franchise many times. Mike Vrabel, first-year head coach, turned that thing around, made them bounce back off of back-to-back 4-13 campaigns. They have embraced the underdog role, as the Patriots do oftentimes when they're in the Super Bowl. Quarterback Drake May is providing youth and dynamic playmaking ability for the Pats. So a young QB, you got the OG coach, used to play for the squad. It's a classic. It's a classic, man. It could shape up to be a classic, and that's what we're hoping for. This is a Super Bowl rematch. This is a rematch in the Super Bowl of these two franchises. You all remember they played in the Classic a couple years ago. Well, not even a couple years ago, almost 10 years ago. In fact, 10, 11 years ago. The Seahawks and the Patriots played each other, which Marshawn Lynch famously was not giving the ball on the 1-yard line. Russell Wilson subsequently throws an interception to Malcolm Butler. Patriots run off another Super Bowl win. So, and Seattle would have went back-to-back. They would have went back-to-back if they would have won that Super Bowl. So that's something that's going to definitely be on the minds of the Seahawk fans going into this for certain. The odds. Seahawks favored about 4.5 in most betting markets. The money line, Seattle around -230, then Patriots around a +190. So a lot of people are leaning towards Seattle on the betting side. You got to do your own due diligence when it comes to that, in my opinion. Patriots as underdogs, Vrabel's leadership and team cohesion will be on full display as the Pats try to defy expectations Technology and security, Super Bowl 60. Preparations includes advanced cybersecurity and connectivity upgrades at Levi Stadium, the first of its kind focus for the event. It's the first time. So, um, man, it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a game. Halftime show, Bad Bunny is performing, streaming. Peacock, NBC is holding it down. They're the broadcasting people for it, so that's where it is. That's what you got to do to be able to watch that thing. My prediction, what I think's gonna happen, I think this thing is gonna be, I think it's gonna be a heavyweight fight. I think both teams are gonna hit each other in the mouth, and ultimately, late as they do, I think the New England Patriots find a way late in the game to come away with a seventh Super Bowl, bringing them back to prominence, in the NFL, and back to prominence where they were for many years. So Patriots definitely, that's who I'm putting my money on. It's hard to bet against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So we just got to see how it's gonna shake out. For sure. Um, Quick side note: New Jersey alert. New Jersey alert. In 2026, there are going to be a couple of franchises that have already applied for new jerseys for next year, and I'm talking about not just tweaks, not just some subtle. We talking about full blown overhauls of the jerseys, like brand new concepts, brand new designs. As the NFL is starting to get more, they're starting to get more and more looser and more creative with jersey designs. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look out. The teams that are inquiring about new jersey designs for the 2026 season are the Tennessee Titans, the Baltimore Ravens on the AFC side. On the NFC side, the Atlanta Falcons, the Washington Commanders, and the Los Angeles Rams are the franchises that are going to go in a new direction for Jersey. So I'm excited. I'm eager to see how that's going to play out, how that's going to shake itself out. Washington definitely needed a jersey overhaul, honestly. I think they need to go back to just the Redskin thing. In fact, I think we got to do something in the NFL to where at least 1 or 2 weeks out of the year, or I don't know, we got to have an entire Sunday, every team in the league wearing throwbacks, bro. Just do it, man. Like, I think it would hit so hard if that was going down like that, for sure. But yeah, man, New Jersey's dropping. New Jersey's coming. New Jersey's coming. NBA news. We ain't had a lot of NBA news. It ain't been popping like that, but it's been popping. Trade deadline. And this shit, I mean, it started earlier today. Trade deadline news, man, going crazy with the NBA. The biggest splash of today, the biggest news, was the Washington Wizards grabbing Anthony Davis from the Dallas Mavericks in a massive 8-player deal. The Mavs received a haul of draft picks and multiple players too, multiple young players. I think Dallas is the Anthony Davis thing didn't work, clearly. Only in town for 29 games, just couldn't stay healthy. And that has been something that has hindered. See, got my shoulder feeling some kind of way. We talking that AD talk. But just been injury prone, man. It's hard, man, to get some traction when you just been dealing with the injuries, bro. You just been going with the ups and downs. So I think the Mavs, with the pieces that they have, in the way that they've been playing this year, I think they're accelerating the rebuild process. Klay Thompson probably the last man standing. I don't know how things gonna shake out with Kyrie Irving. He has been hurt. He's been out. Um, just don't know, but man, it's tough to see things go like that in Dallas, especially just the trajectory of the franchise the last 2 years from Cuban stepping down, selling it to the whole Luka fiasco, and it's hard to be a Dallas Mavericks fan right now. I'll say that for sure. The Utah Jazz bolstered their roster by acquiring All-Star forward Jaren Jackson from the Memphis Grizzlies, another team that's you know another team in Memphis probably heading toward a rebuild. Been shopping John Morant, been shopping Jaren Jackson. Finally got Jaren Jackson out of there. Um, Man, just and on the flip side, Utah looking to really make a playoff push, really believing in themselves with the team that they have. So, um, the Detroit Pistons acquired veteran Kevin Huerter from the Chicago Bulls, part of a three-team trade. Mike Conley and Jaden Ivey was moved in this, in this trade also, affecting several playoff and rebuilding teams. So, um, just been moves, been going, man. Bulls and Celtics made some moves. The Celtics grabbed Nikola Vujovic from the Bulls in exchange for Anthony Simons in a future pick, giving Boston more front court side. Chicago seemed like they heading in that direction before toward a more younger, versatile lineup. In the field, everything out. Jared McCain was traded to Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? With the 76ers converting the young guard into future draft assets, part of Philly's reset. Philly pretty much heading in that rebuild, reset direction. This was one a lot of people didn't see coming, but it started gaining some steam, started gaining some traction last couple of days. The LA Clippers shipped off James Harden to the Cleveland Cavs in exchange for Darius Garland. Very, very surprising move. I wasn't expecting to see that. I definitely wasn't expecting to see that. So, draft capital and youth movement has dominated the deadline. Several teams, they opted to exchange vets for draft picks and younger talent, emphasizing long-term roster flexibility. The cap and luxury tax considerations shape decisions. Move like a move like Lonzo Ball. He's expected to be a free agent. So people kind of strategizing long term, looking at the long term of these moves. And the biggest names, the biggest pieces we thought were going to be moved haven't gone anywhere with Giannis and Ja Morant. So, and just now, literally breaking news, like just breaking probably not that long ago, Jonathan Kuminga, the saga finally ends. He's been sent to Atlanta for Kristaps Porzingis. So, I mean, man, a lot of teams are recalibrating. A lot of teams looking themselves in the mirror, trying to get something going for the playoffs. It just go to show, man, teams jockeying. The playoff push is right there. All-Star game is around the corner. So, yeah, man, teams are definitely trying to make moves. So we gonna keep our eye on it as the stories materialize, as the world turns, as they say. St. Louis U, Slunatics update. Gotta keep you going. The Billikens moved to 22-1 after a solid road victory last night at Dayton. The ball club, man, they have just been in their bag. This is the best start in the history of the school ever. 22-1. They're 19th in the country right now, man. So roughly, I want to say they got 6 to 7 left. Rounding off this A10, finishing out the rest of the Atlantic 10 schedule. They've been dominant in A10 play, lead the league in damn near every statistical category. And Coach Shirts, he's been in his bag. My boy out here, man, he got the defense locked in. He got them boys clamping up. He got them doing their thing. So we definitely watching out for the Slunatics, our Billikens. We definitely on the lookout, man. Olympic news, St. Louis has been selected to have some soccer matches for the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games. I don't know how that dynamic works, but I'm not complaining about it at all. Any exposure the region get, the area you get, I'm all for it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's big, major news. We're going to have some matches down at Energizer Park. So eager to see that. Definitely eager to see that, man. So definitely looking out, man. Definitely gonna be on the lookout for sure. Once again, like I say, we rocking with SLU. It's almost that time, man. March around the corner. St. Louis High School District basketball playoffs around the corner. Regular season winding down. We will be on the scene at some of the games for sure. So, man, once again, just appreciate all our followers, all our supporters. Big shout out to my brethren, my bros, Kevin Wilkinson, Preston Shivers, holding it down for Real Deal Sports. Big shout out to my main man, our producer, Lauren L.J. Visuals, man. You know who you got to tap in with, man, when you need your podcast stuff done. Get at them, bro, and definitely tap in with Ellie Vibe Studio. Your vintage needs, you know where you got to pull up to. 7164 Manchester, vintage gold, beautiful downtown Maplewood. They got what you need, for sure. And if you're looking, if Valentine's Day is around the corner, you know who you gotta tap in with. You gotta tap in with CC and CC's Private Pieces. You know what I'm saying? All your needs are there. Whatever you need, you know, for your Valentine's activities, get in my girl. She definitely gonna hold you down. Very professional, very top quality products. So we appreciate everybody, man. It's another edition. Like I said, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep this thing going. Real Deal Sports, we ain't going nowhere. We just really getting it cracking. So appreciate everybody. Y'all know what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to subscribe, like, and share. Get in the comments, man. Drop in the comments who your Super Bowl winner will be, who you got going for the bowl. Are you going for New England, or are you going for Seattle? So just let me know. Let me know what it is. Let me know how it is. And hey, you know, we rocking, man. So it's just how we going. So Real Deal Sports St. Louis. We're going to have another episode for you, man, next week. It's going down. So all love, my good people, for sure.